Hey, remember Benghazi? Like the drama, not the place? Remember Benghazi and how the right pretended like they were angry in part about a bunch of Americans being left behind? They weren't. Well, guess what? Now you got something to be really angry about. It's like 1,000 Benghazis because there are thousands of Americans currently stranded in the Middle East thanks to your president. The State Department issued an alert telling Americans to evacuate several countries in the Middle East because of the war they just started. The only tiny problem with that is, of course, that commercial flights, thousands of them, have been canceled. The airspace is effectively closed. And they are arranging, oh yeah, none. They didn't evacuate Americans beforehand. They didn't prepare to evacuate Americans now. And these are real people, mind you, people with families, children who just lived and worked in these countries. I know some of them. Americans are calling their local consulates and getting pre-recorded messages saying there is no help available. The US government cannot be relied upon for evacuation. Classic. If that isn't the perfect portrait of this administration, I don't know what is. Americans will be left high and dry in a war zone of their own creation. Do not rely on the US government for safety. And in the meantime, mind you, other countries like the UK, they are getting their citizens, their nationals out of there. Not the US. You people don't care about American lives. This is not about keeping Americans safe. If it were, you would have kept the Americans in the area safe. Step number one. Now, not only have you put them all in danger, as well as many, many other people also in these countries, mind you, which also, by the way, not okay. I just know you don't care, but you also clearly don't care about the only people you pretend to care about. And note that I'm not even asking you to feel anything for the 150 or so dead schoolgirls, because that's how little faith I have in you. But please, please, I would love for you to prove me wrong. Be a even just slightly decent human being for once. Have a whisper of decency about yourself. Decent. That's all we're asking for. Not even good. Train has long left the station for good. So let's hear it. Let's hear a fraction of the outrage you had for Benghazi, where a few dozen Americans at the consulate were stranded for a few hours and 4 passed away, tragically, of course. But let's hear a fraction of that rage for the thousands of Americans currently stranded for days who are not part of any sort of civil or foreign service, and the 6 Americans so far that have passed in this completely unnecessary conflict. Now, obviously the situations aren't a one-to-one comparison, but you guys managed to stir up a hell of a lot of drama over a situation in which there was no actual US government wrongdoing. So what about this? Why am I not seeing you all screaming about this? I'm just kidding. I think I know the answer.